One of the things about being in the IT space is it never stays still, and you have to either keep moving forward or die, right? And that's part of why I love it. And you know, when I think about CIOs staying relevant, there's a couple of things. The first thing is there's core activity that we do. You know, we talked about it earlier. There's running the core services, keeping your organization up and running, as we do here in the bank. And that has value. And if you can improve how well you do that, if you can simplify it and reduce cost, that adds value to your organization. So don't dismiss that. You know, there is a sense sometimes when I talk to some people in IT that they feel that that stuff's kind of boring and not interesting. But actually, it's critically important. And if you become really excellent at how you operate, it can be a strategic advantage. If your competition are not operating as well, it's a strategic advantage. So it's not necessarily front of house, but that doesn't mean it's boring. It absolutely can have an impact. So as a CIO, delivering on that is a start point to staying relevant. If you think about it from a poker perspective, that's your table stakes. If you get that in, now you can play the game. So now you can go have a conversation about what else we can do to, you know, to enable the organization and to deliver net new value. From an individual's perspective as a CIO, I think there's a few things. First of all, CIOs, it's a leadership role first and foremost. Even just in terms of your own space, if you forget engaging and being relevant with the rest of the organization, there's too much to be on top of. If you're running a large organization from an IT perspective, there's just too much detail. So as much as anything else as a CIO, you must be able to be a leader. So you have to set a culture, you know, you have to be clear on what's the purpose of the organization. You have to get, you know, if you've got a lot of smart, well-intentioned people working for you, it's very important that you help them to understand what we're trying to achieve and why we're trying to achieve it, and then maybe get out of the way and let them figure out how. Now, we have an accountability to make sure the how is right and that we stay on track. But I think first and foremost, it's a leadership role. And if you have that mindset, that makes it a lot easier to engage with the rest of the organization outside of IT, up to board level, because you're in a leadership mindset. You're not caught in the detail. I do talk to some CIOs, and it seems to me like they're caught too much in the detail, and I think it's a dangerous trap.